Hey everyone, so today I have a different sort of video. It's just kind of like, this is like a random video that I've kind of had like going in my head for a while, but like I haven't like thought of the whole of everything that I want to explain until like just now. And then I was like, I have to sit down and film right this second. So I wiped my lipstick off and I'm just gonna go for it and tell you guys everything, every tip and every like little thing that I know about lipstick. I like tell a lot of tips and tricks about how to have fuller looking lips and things like that. So, just I hope you guys like this video and I hope that it's helpful more than anything. And I hope that you have a happy Valentine's Day, because that's why I'm doing this video, so that I have a nice, like, Valentine's video. I also have a Valentine makeup look that I'll link down below. It was a collab with Terry Lee Nifty and Thrifty, and I love her, so I'm gonna link that whenever I can. So first off, for nice, full-looking lips, I like to contour with, I use this Anastasia, it is the foundation stick, and this is in the color Mink. Now, this was sent in Ulta around the holidays. They had a thing where, like, if you spent so much money on their website, you would get, like, a bag of free stuff, and it was, like, mystery products, so, like, not everybody got the same bag, I don't think, but, in mine it came with this foundation shade, which is too dark for me, but, that's okay, because I can use it for contouring, so, yeah, this is Anastasia's it's a stick foundation, and it also says contour on it. So I guess, I don't know if the Anastasia stick foundations and the stick contours are the same thing. I think they have two different things that they're selling for it, but I don't know if there's a price difference or whatever there is, or a formula difference, but yeah, it says both contour and foundation stick on here. And it's in the color Mink. So I've been using this to contour my lips. I'm probably not going to purchase like a full size of this or anything. I would just get like another, like, the drugstore has a lot of like concealers in shades that are just a little bit darker that you could use, like foundations or concealer sticks that you could use to contour. Or, I think NYX has a contour stick, and other brands do too, I think. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to use this to contour my lips. Okay, so right now, yeah, see where the contour is on camera? I'm just going to blend that out. This is just a little, like, it said it was like a contour brush, I think, from Tarte, actually. So now you can't really, like, see that it's on there. It doesn't look any different. But I think it's still kind of, like, there's a shadow there that makes it look a little bit fuller. Maybe, maybe not. But either way, maybe it's placebo and I just like it. The next thing that I'm going to mention is this e.l.f. Lip Pout lip primer and plumper. Now, this is a little bit gimmicky. It doesn't really last that long, to be honest. But this is really good if you're doing like lip swatches or something, because there's a little lip plumper at the end. So, like, it'll make your lips look a little bit more full if you're doing like a close-up of your lips and you're going to, show it like on camera or on Instagram or whatever. This will make it look a little bit better. I'm not going to use it right now, just because it doesn't have a long wearing effect, and I feel like this is going to take some time. Plus, I want to kind of show you what it looks like without this, but just know that this is just like a few dollars, and if you do like a lot of Instagram close-ups, I like this a lot. I tried the Best Buzzing lip balm, and my lips felt funny for like a day after. So I wouldn't really recommend that, but this is good. And I like that. So I just kind of wanted to mention that. The primer side, it helps a little bit. It's basically a concealer. I'll put it on just to show you guys what it looks like, but it's gonna look kind of funny. lips anymore. So I hope you guys liked this video about how to get rid of your lips, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! So this was like my next tip. You don't need to use like a fancy name lip liner or anything. The Essence ones work so good. I've heard people like on Instagram say that like they like their Essence liners more than MAC liners. Tati uses these, so I mean she obviously has a lot of more high-end makeup, but these are really good. This is in the color Satin Mauve. And I think Kathleen Light specifically talked about this color one day. And I think that's why, I mean, I always get these because, like, if your order on Ulta or at Target is just, like, a little bit under the spending limit, these are a good thing to just grab, and you'll end up using it. Like, obviously, you know, this is the size of my nail. This is the size of a fuller one, so I've used this quite a bit. Okay, so I just sharpened that really quickly. These sharpen nice and easy, too. This might be one of my favorite colors from them, just because this is the type of lip color that I like a lot. It's like a kind of grungy, like brownish color, which I think that looks really cool, and it's still neutral, but it's a little bit different. You can tell I use this one a lot. It does the job just fine, and I don't think I would want to splurge on like a better one, or, you know, even like the ColourPop ones that I see. I'm like, that's $5. This is like less than $2. So I'm just going to keep buying these. I just think like maybe they're better. I don't really have a comparison, but I really think that lip liner is something that you really don't need to splurge on. And this one is just fine from the drugstore. Okay, so my next sort of like thing that I want to mention, I really like these Bite Beauty multi-sticks. They had a set of these last year when Sephora did the spring sale that they had. So I got that. It was like it was this shade Cashew, which is like this nudie brown color that I love. And this shade Gelato, which is like a cooler color, which I also like a lot. You can't really see it that well on camera, but I think I've worn this in videos before. And I really like that color too. It also came with a full size of their metallic lip gloss, which was really cool too. It was just like a nice value, and I really liked the set a lot. I really like this, like for me. And I think this could look good on a lot of people, so yeah. So this is the color On. I know it doesn't look all that much different, but you can tell it's kind of like that color that I like. Just to highlight it a bit more, just to, you know, amp up the plumping effect, I am going to use this shade. This is 503C from Wet n Wild. This is an older formula. I'm not sure if they still make these, to be honest. I feel like this was like a limited edition, like spring collection release or something. But maybe they still make it. I don't really know. But I kind of saw this in my collection. I was like, oh, that would look nice in the center of the lip to sort of highlight it. And I kind of like using like creamier colors if I'm going to like do that, because that'll make it look really nice and plump. And yeah, I like it. So I feel like the color doesn't really look that different when I have it on, but it does look a little bit creamier, a little bit plumper, and I kind of like the way that that looks like in the center of it. That's just, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling it today with like my smoky eye look, which isn't doing all that great today, by the way, because I feel like my eyes have been especially watery today. So the next thing I want to mention is color correcting. Now I could kind of use this as a contour too around the lips. I didn't do that today, but I could also, like, I like to kind of highlight my brow bone either with this yellow shade or with this purple shade. I think today I'm just going to use the purple shade because I think that's what I've been using lately. I don't really remember, but I've used them both, and I like them, like for my Cupid's bow. And once you blend it out, it looks like natural and nice. And usually I'll put a little bit of highlight on top of there, which I think I already did, but yeah. that. I think sometimes with cream lipstick, it can be a little bit hard to like have or with actual lipstick, it can be hard to like show your Cupid's bow. So if you want to use like a color corrector or like a highlight, I think that looks nice because it makes sure that it's there. So I have this cream highlighter that I used on my cheeks today. This is from Primark. This is the PS Strobe Face and Body Highlight. I feel like this is going to be a dangerous thing to use for my Cupid's bow. Usually I will use a powder, but today I'm going to try this, and we're just going to see what happens. This isn't too strong of a highlight, so it should be okay. You can kind of barely see that in person, to be honest. I think it looks nice on the cheeks and on my nose, though. But yeah, it's just on camera and in person, you can't see it that strongly. I could put more on, but then I feel like I would have a glitter mustache eventually, and that's not necessarily the look that I'm going for. Like I said, usually I'll use a powder and I'll just powder it like right there. Do I think it looks like that much different since I contoured my lips and everything? It doesn't look all that much different, and only I really know that I did it, but it's still a thing. So the next topic I kind of want to tackle is the glitter liquid lipstick topic. So like that's a pretty look. I really like it personally. This one's like my favorite color. This is Chromatic Addict from the Milani Amore Matte Metallic line. This is my all-time favorite. I love it, I love it, I love it. But yeah, this is my favorite color of all of my lipsticks. I love the formula of these two. I have quite a few. Here are some of the other ones that I have. These are great. You really don't need to splurge on like something like the Jouer. This came in a set with other of the Jouer lip colors, which I do love the Jouer liquid lipsticks, and their formula is great and their colors are great, but these are great too. The Milani Prismatic, or the Milani Amore Matte Metallics, I like these a lot too. But yeah, that was kind of a craze, the metallic liquid lipsticks. And I feel like you could just use like a shimmery eyeshadow, and you could just kind of top it off with that. Just make sure that the eyeshadow is eye safe, or is lip safe. I didn't do that with this, but you know. It feels a little bit gritty. It doesn't always. I just kind of grabbed this random one in Midnight Cowboy because I just kind of thought a lot of people might have this. I got this as a birthday gift from Ulta, so it was free anyway. So, you know, a lot of people might have this color, and it's something basic and like something that you probably have in your collection already. You could just use like highlight shade, and that looks good, kind of. It looks like it's running out of my lip line just a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I've never tried it with this color before. I like using NARS, I think it's called Himalaya, or Himalaya, I don't know. But it's a NARS, one of their shadows, but you don't have to use NARS. You could use Milani, you could use Wet n Wild, whatever you use, just use something. If you want it, I mean, you could do that. They also do have shimmery lip glosses. Emily Noel 83 did a video of kind of like a more affordable options, like from the drugstore, where you could get the same look as like one of those lip toppers that they sell like high end, like the Jouer ones, or you know, whatever. You can get that from the drugstore. Like, it's not hard to find. You just need a shimmery lip gloss and you're pretty much good. Lip toppers are nice, but it's kind of a trend, and I don't think it's something that you necessarily need. Another thing I want to mention is that this NYX glitter primer, I'm pretty sure that this is actually lip safe. On the packaging, it shows lipstick with this on it with glitter on top. So if you wanted to like do like one of those, you know, like kind of Tumblr, like savvy, you know, glitter looks on your lip, or like, you know, you see them on Instagram sometimes, this would probably be a good thing to use as a base. I have actually used this to prime my lips before, and it worked pretty well. I actually used it with this Anastasia lip palette. Don't be intimidated by lip palettes, because you can get this and you can get like a lot of lip looks with this for a good price. This was on sale for $29. If it wasn't $29, it was $49, but honestly, I've gotten so many lip looks with this that I think it was worth that price. So, even though it's kind of splurgy and I don't use it all the time, I've gotten $40 worth of lip looks with this. So that's kind of like a good thing, I guess. But for $29, it's definitely a steal, and I think it's good for that. But yeah, don't be intimidated by lip palettes because they're fun. So while I mentioned that you don't really need to splurge on all these other things, I think it's no surprise that I'm gonna say you don't really need to splurge on lipstick. I think it's nice to splurge on a lipstick. Like, that's something that I'll get if, like, I really want to treat myself or something. Lipsticks are usually the most affordable thing that you can find from a high-end brand. So, like, that's a way that you can kind of splurge on yourself without being too guilty. But at the same time, I love these Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks, and they go on sale every year at Ulta for like $2.99 at least once a year. They have them, they have them year round. I think they're probably like around $5 or something. They're not like expensive to begin with, but they're just really good. The formula is great. I use them all the time. And they have a lot of trendy colors that are kind of like dupes for trendier colors. This is Champagne on Ice, which one of my friends actually got me for my birthday a couple years ago, and it's like a shimmery, like kind of a sheer shimmery color. You can kind of see it there. But like, here's NARS Orgasm, which I almost never use. I use this one all the time. This one's probably more orange. But again, it's kind of just like a sheer shimmer, and the NARS one's way more sheer. So, like, while I kind of wanted the NARS one just because, like, it's NARS Orgasm, that's kind of an iconic thing, it's not as good as a Revlon one, so I don't think you really necessarily need to splurge on them. Liquid lipstick's the same thing. I did my liquid lipstick video, and I said I liked the Maybelline ones a little bit better than the Dose of Color ones, because those ones last a little bit longer. Lip balms. Lip balms are important too. So this is the Chapstick Ultimate Hydration, or Total Hydration. They have a few more flavors out now. These used to be exclusive to Target, but I've seen commercials for them now, and I think they're available at more places. But yeah, this one's good. I like this a lot. I think my favorite is actually the Fresh Sugar Lip Balm, but again, you don't need to splurge. I also really like these Tsum Tsum ones. I love Disney. This is Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. And this one is flavored like candy cane and not candy cane. Well, yeah, candy cane, like a peppermint, but also candy corn, and it tastes really good, and it's nice and refreshing because of the peppermint. And this is Princess Leia, and this one is cinnamon bun flavored. So, like, it's a cinnamon bun lip gloss, and it looks like Princess Leia. I mean, do you need a salesperson for this? It's a Princess Leia lip balm that tastes like cinnamon buns. Like, this is my favorite thing that exists, possibly. Okay, so that was everything that I know about lipsticks. All the information and tips and tricks that I thought I could share with you, and I hope you liked it. I hope you let me know if you like these sort of tips and tricks all-in-one sorts of videos. I could do this again if you guys like it, so let me know. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.